Hello everybody, Contra Ego here. This is my current iteration of Whirza that I've been pretty happy with this one for the last few days. It's strictly blue-black, no splash color except for the auto prompting for getting a third color for engineered explosives. And I'm playing a lot more mana than I usually do with 21 lands plus 2 Mox Amber, 3 Pentad Prism, and 1 Talisman of Dominance. And that puts me at 27 mana sources. Um, before Wurza, when we used to call this deck Tesserator, I never used to go below 25 mana sources. And lately, I guess because we have Emery and other things that help draw extra cards with Bubble and other can-tripping artifacts, I kept coming down. But when I think about it, many of the games I lose to myself just for not having enough mana. And that has been happening a lot less with this build. You know, what we're trying to do with the combo with Urza is powerful enough that a lot of the times we can race most other decks. So we just need the mana and we need the combo pieces so we can just win. So that's what this build is focused on doing. As you can see, there's no main deck removal or counter spells. All the interaction is artifact based, so that it works really well with the Whir. And yeah, the sideboard is, again, you know, my sideboarding is not the strongest, but some anti-creature stuff, some anti-other deck stuff, an alternate win con, and an extra pithing needle, extra graveyard hate, and that's about it. So far, it's been doing pretty good work. So I'm going to get started on a league here today and see how it goes. Alright, so round 1, we're up against Tag 33. We're on the draw. We could do better than this first hand. It has a combo piece and all the rest is mana, but no way to help us dig for anything. Okay, this is better. Trying to decide what we'll put back though. Putting back Ruins gives me triple blue if I draw a Whir. Putting back Island or Minamo gives me Ruins, which is pretty good for rebuying this if it gets thought seized. I think I'm gonna put back an Island. Yeah, I'm gonna put back an Island and keep. I suspect this might be Titan Shift. Or maybe Heliod combo. But if it was Heliod combo, I would expect a turn on play. Not drawing great so far. Even if we get a Black Source for Lurrus, we basically have it for no value for no. I would like to see an Emery here. Or a Whir. A Whir would be great. Blood Moon. Alright, well, we have the Thopter foundry in play already, so that's not too bad. Um, I'm gonna hold this island, I think, and play this out. Blood Moon shouldn't be too much of an issue for this build. We have 3 Pentac Prisms plus a Talisman. Alright, so it's pawns today. I guess I should play out the other island. No, not yet. There's no scenario where I need it. If I draw a word, then I'll play the other island, so that if I draw a third island, then I can word. Okay. So I imagine if they kept this hand, it was because they play the island here since I'm drawing 2 cards next turn. I don't think I have anything that I can bobble into. I'll just pass. I never know, they might play a Planeswalker that I want to make a token to attack with. Or at least have that option. Chandra. So Chandra is going up to 5 now. So I have basically 3 turns to try to stop it. Okay, at least that gives me an attacker. So I won't sadly bubble, because I really still need to find some sort of action. But this gives me 1 attacker. Okay, so that's a needle for Chandra. And I'll play out the Damping Sphere as just material to have in play. This means I have to stay aware of Scavenging Ooze, since I needled this. And I'm still going to attack it. They have ways to destroy the needle. Also, I want to get off the board in case they find a god Clothis, just to knock down their pips. Mm-hmm. The Zav is no help. Alright, so I guess I just keep attacking Chandra. At this point, even if I get Lurus into play, it's just gonna die. Even if I draw an Emery, it's just gonna die. But if they have to minus Chandra to kill one of those, then I can finish it off with a Doctor. Luckily, they haven't really been able to take advantage to all the time that they've bought with these blood moons. Or is this something now? Okay. It may get to the point that I have to use this engineered explosives to kill the Chandra if I draw Pentat Prism. Like I just won't have time to get rid of Blood Moon, play Laura, get back Needle. Especially with the Damping Sphere I played. Would not be the first time I've lost my own Damping Sphere. So I'm pretty sure I need something to happen on this turn. It's not really what I had in mind, but bottom, bottom, draw now. Can't imagine what I can draw next turn to save myself, but four here. Yep. Alright, so sideboarding against Ponza. I actually bring in a Sorcerer Spyglass. I know it might seem weird, but between Chandra, Scavenging Ooze, and there's one other thing. It's just never dead. It's very useful. Feed the Swarm. Basically all the removal can come in. Even the drone. I'll take out Nail Spellbomb, Mox Amber, Dapping Sphere. I usually cut 2 to 3 of these. Let's see how much room I have. Cut 2 more cards. So I like all the mana in this matchup. This I like less. So alright, so let me take this out and this. I'll keep these 2 mana rocks because we have time to cast them. And then bring these in. Yeah, that looks good. This is okay. I'm a little concerned about burn and choke, and I might have to fetch a watery grave with this. But if I put in this back, I don't know what I'm really looking for. Okay, so I have this, so I think it makes more sense to do this now so that I know I have two islands. Um, I'm gonna maybe I shouldn't have played this at all. So now I'm worried about choke. I haven't really kept track of whether these decks play choke anymore or just boil. But either way, I guess I get to keep fail to push up if I shot. Oh, okay, well, that's wonderful. Maybe I should have pithing needle there. Okay. Whenever I play Ashiok, I would bring that in against this deck, but I don't think Tezzeret is gonna do that. Do what I needed to here. Hmm. On the draw, I feel like I don't mind this. Especially if they go turn one Arbor Elf here. I'll put into it. No such luck. Worse, I don't need that, sure. I'm gonna get a basic island. I really don't want to just die to Blood Moon here. Yeah, that's probably why I shouldn't have cracked it at all on my turn. But yeah, that was a mistake. Should have kept all three up and waited. This could very well be a pillage now, which I expose myself to. Okay. So far, this hasn't panned out because I need to land. Hopefully, okay. Never punished. We have a needle for rain if we want to. We have a needle for that. Okay, that made the decision a lot easier. Um, I'm going to needle. Do I care about needling rain? I mean, they can't do much more than, like, I don't think there's a big difference for them between 5 and 6 mana. I can still stop it later, but this helps me set up my draw. Um, and I want to keep the drawing block active. Sadly, I'm going to have to bomb both of those. Blood Braid, maybe? Again, I'm going to hold off the needle. I don't like to leave it at 7, but I think I could leave it at 6 next turn. And get my Doctor Foundry and Embry into play. was the breed? Signifying as well. They should just minus right in here. Oh, okay. Oh, it's 2 damage. Oh, well. Alright, well, that's match 1. I'll be back for match 2.